Hi families, I'm Kayla Ryan and I'm one of the math teachers at Grand Junction High School. And since we don't have a face-to-face back to school night tonight, I thought I would send you a quick video to introduce kind of myself and the classroom a little bit, and so that you could figure out materials that you need to buy and be prepared for next week when we start school in person. So, Math 3 is our continuation of our integrated curriculum. And my room is right in the middle of the hallway in the math department. It's in room 604. You're going to enter through one door in our math building, walk down the hallway because it's one directional this year with our crazy year and kind of our stuff to try and keep our school safe and healthy. And then I'll be in the middle, and then you'll exit out the other side. So for Math 3, the materials that you need to make sure that you have with you, we definitely are going to have lots of times where we're taking notes and practice problems and examples, all stuff that you can refer to when you are working on homework. So you'll need a variety of pencils and pens. Colored pencils are really nice when we go into some stuff with graphing and transforming parent functions. So maybe you'll need colored pencils for a different class anyway, and then you could get those out. I obviously would probably have some in the classroom, but then it's tough to sanitize in between classes. So if you have your own, that would be the most efficient. This year, since we are on that alternating block schedule with even classes and odd classes, we are suggesting as a school to kind of have one big 2-inch binder for your even classes and one big 2-inch binder for your odd classes. So make sure you have a section in your binder for your math stuff. You'll need numerous math notebooks to take your daily class notes in. We use lots of paper. This is plural right here. We ask you to buy a package or just a glue stick, and when that one runs out, buy another one. We typically, before we start a big topic, a big unit, give you a list of learning objectives so you can refer to them and know what you're learning, and it kind of separates each different section of your notebook. And that way it's a quick reference as you're going through to study to say, yes, I know this one, yes, I know this one, ooh, this one I need a little more help on, or I need to study a little bit more. So that's why we're asking for glue sticks. You will need a TI-84 graphing calculator. And most of you probably have experience with the graphing calculator from your Math 1 or Math 2 classes, but it needs to be that TI-84. So it could be the TI-84 Plus, where you just have the 4 AAA batteries that go in the back. It could be the thinner calculator, that's the color edition that shows the color on the graphing calculator screen that you can also charge. But that's the calculator that we teach with. That's a calculator you need to be comfortable with. You can use that calculator on SAT and PSAT and AP exams. So this is the integral calculator for like our entire math courses at Grand Junction High School. So please don't buy a TI-89. We don't know how to instruct on that one, and that one you can't use on all those big tests. And then just kind of a donation suggestion, maybe a box of Kleenex, box of tissues, possibly paper towels, as we're trying to get used to this year and trying to, like I say, stay healthy. Any of those donations that we can have to try and stay in school in person, the longer the better, would be appreciated. So those are kind of the materials that you need to gather up and come with for our first part of school. Also, I'll send in an email the rental form if you need to rent a graphing calculator from the math department. It's $20 to rent for the year. And just make sure that if that is going to work for your family better, that you talk to me and communicate that to me early. The earlier we know, the easier it is. We do have a big fleet of rental calculators, but at that level at Math 3, it's so important. I don't want anyone to run out and not have the opportunity to rent. So let me know what I can do to help out in that area if you need to use that. This year for homework, we are going to try something different. So to try and limit the amount of papers that we're collecting and germs that are going from person to person, when you guys are doing your homework, you'll go to your math section in your binder, take out your loose leaf paper, and then you're actually going to scan it and submit your online homework to the Google Classroom. So we'll have a Google Classroom set up for our Math 3 class, and in that first couple weeks of school, we'll practice a lot, and I'll teach you how to upload the pictures onto our Google Classroom. And that's how we're going to be turning in homework. So that's going to be something that's going to feel a lot different probably for a math class than normal. What else can I think of that we need to talk about on back to school night? I think those are the big key topics. So the different Math 3 classes that I have a 4th hour class, a 5th hour class, and an 8th hour class. There is also a math lab class. So if you right away feel a little overwhelmed in class, feel like you're struggling, feel like things from last year aren't connecting as fast as you would like, and you need more time built into your schedule to get help with math class, talk to me about that Math 3 lab, and that can build some more time into your daily schedule to get help from a math teacher and make sure that you are getting the help and support that you need to get through the class. So I look forward to meeting you guys next week, and have a good night.